Okay. Okay. Good morning to you all. Week 4, our last Monday online. Okay. So I want to talk to you about term test 1 first. Okay. Term test 1, the date is on February the 7th, 2022. It's going to be on Monday. And the time of the term test is 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Okay. And it's going to be fully online. Okay. So everything is like normal in the sense that like before you take your quizzes and term test 1 online, it will be available on Avenue to Learn. You're going to have 2 questions. It's 2.5 hours, as you can see, from 7 to 9:30, so 2.5 hours. I'm giving you 45 minutes to upload your answers. So the final time to upload your answers is 10:15 p.m. Okay, after that, we will not be accepting any more answers. The topics to be covered will be from week 1 to week 4 Friday lecture. So everything from week 1, excluding the introduction. The introduction, I told you guys what you will be learning. Okay, I'm going to test you on that. So it's basically week 1 Friday to week 4 Friday's lecture. Okay, your webcam must be turned on. Okay, and background effect turn off. What do I mean by background effect? So I need to see your background like you're seeing me now. Okay, so this is what I want. Okay, so I can see your door, I can see what's behind you. I don't want anything blurred behind you because I had a term test. Students make it blur, not this class, other class. And I have 3 students in the same room. Okay, because the mics will be turned off. Okay, so just to remind you. Any questions regarding term test 1 before I carry on? Anyone, please?
Are we gonna have to use Excel on the term test?
And you can, okay, you can use Excel, okay, and it's going to be there's no way I can monitor you whether you open your textbook, you chat one of another. There's no way I can check on that, but you just have to turn your webcam on. Okay, so you basically, from what you're asking to me, your answer clearer is yeah, you can use Excel. I'm fine with that. Okay.
Are we going to get any like necessary tables provided first, or are we gonna have to like search the textbook for them?
You have to search the textbook because it's basically, if you use my notes, you'll be fine. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, no. Right. So today we are going to look at shearing stress example. So last week we wrote 5 rules that I've written down here. So I've summarized the rules in short form. So rule number 1, V and I are constant. Rule number 2, datum is at the centroid. 3, analysis start from maximum distance from centroid. 4, first moment of area cannot cross the centroid. 5, Q cannot be in a reverse direction. Or I think reverse direction is a better word than one direction. Okay, right. So we're going to look at these 5 rules, and I'm going to do a short example. Okay, we're going to apply all the 5 rules. Okay, now. So let's say now we have a structure looking like this now. Okay, and this is the cross-sectional view. Okay, so I'm going to draw the cross-sectional view. Okay, of the structure. So let's say, and then I'm going to put in our transformation. Y, Z, rotation about X, and then we're going to draw our cross-sectional view. So our cross-sectional view, it looks like this. Okay, so it's basically a T section. Okay, and then we have our centroid. This green line is our centroid. Okay. So this is a structure. This is a cross-sectional view. Now, let's say we now want to find the n again the okay. I just have this view for now. Okay. So for the first example, short example, with the same cross-sectional view. Okay. Now, now we are going to apply the 5 rules. Okay. Now, if you have your shear force coming from here, so this is your Vy, right? And we are going to find the arbitrary point. This is arbitrary point. Okay. We're going to find the stress at point alpha. And as we know, the formula that we're going to use to find the shear stress is equal to tau xy. So this is equal to Vy over Izz Qz divided by T. Okay. So now if we're going to use this formula, and now we're going to find the shear xy at point alpha, right? And if we were to apply rule number 1, right? We apply rule number 1. V and I are constant. Okay, so V and I, so Vy over Izz are constant. Okay, and if you want to find the let's look at T first. Okay, let's look at simple stuff. The thickness now for this case will be the distance from here to here. Okay, so this is our T alpha, right? That is our thickness. Okay, so we know our thickness, right? So T, this is our T alpha. The Qz will be this area. Okay, the Qz will be this area. This area that I'm going to shade, this is our Qz. Okay, so we did not break any of the rules. What do I mean? V and I are constant. Okay, datum is at the centroid, so this is our datum. Right, this is our datum. Analysis starts from maximum distance, so this is the analysis direction. The first moment of area cannot cross the centroid. So everything has been satisfied. Okay. Now, so you see that we apply all the rules. And Q, if I'm going to draw the shear flow is in this direction. Okay. So this is the Q. Okay. That is the shear flow direction. Okay. So you realize that we did not break any of the rules. Okay. The next one I'm going to do, what if now, okay, what if now I take the same cross section, right? Same thing. Right? Now, and the point of interest is still alpha. Okay, it's still alpha. Now, what if now Vy starts from here? Okay, Vy. So if Vy starts from the bottom, if that's the case, Q, okay, Q will start from here to go up. Okay, this is our Q. Now, how do you find alpha then? Okay, so I'm going to draw 2 scenarios for you. I'm going to draw 2 scenarios for you. So one scenario, okay, is that you look at Q, the area, the first moment of area you use is this first moment of area. Is this area that you use. Okay, to find Q. Then I'll give you another option. Okay. So the other option is this. So there is the top and then the bottom one. Same thing, right? The Vy starts from bottom. Okay. And then the alpha, still the same point. But the area of interest, okay, I'll draw Q again. Q will be starting from bottom. And then the area that we are going to consider is this. Okay. Now, by looking at the 5 rules, okay, so I'm going to copy the 5 rules. Okay. Okay, these are 5 rules. I'm going to string it down. Okay, question. Right? But you can see the 5. Now, which first moment of area is correct? Anyone? Is it the top one or the bottom one?
Would it be the second one because it doesn't cross over the centroid?
Yeah, it doesn't cross over the centroid. Okay. Oh, sorry, Matthew or Miri. Thank you for answering the question for me. Okay. So is the second one, right? Right. What did the why the second one is correct and the first the sorry, the top one is wrong. Okay. So why is the top one wrong? Okay. It has broken one rule. And the rule that has been broken is rule number 4. Has been broken. And rule number 4 states that the first moment of area cannot cross the centroid. Right? We as mechanical engineer, we see, hey, Vy start from the bottom. I have to do from the bottom and go to the top, and then I need to solve this. No, that is wrong. You can see that now why it's wrong, right? Because it cannot cross the centroid. Okay, and now you guys will say, Eugene, how do you know? Mathematically, you did not show us that. You are right, mathematically, but I did not show you at all. Okay, you are absolutely right. But this is by doing a lot of questions. Okay, probably this topic I've done probably close to 30 to 40 different questions during class and doing my consulting, what I've done for consulting. Okay, and it's always the fact that it cannot cross the what? The centroid. So no doubt, Vy is not, it's coming from the bottom. This is still correct. Why? Okay, why? Rule number 1, V and I are constant, fine. Okay. Rule number 2, datum is at the centroid, fine. Datum is still at the centroid. Rule number 3, the analysis will start from Y max, right? So this is our datum. All right, this is our datum. And this is still our analysis direction. Right, the analysis starts from Y max. The analysis will not start from the what? Centroid. Yes? Okay, because some of you might think, okay, if I did not impose that rule, there's another possibility. Okay, there's another possibility. You say, okay, Eugene, come on, Eugene. Yeah. Wait, let me copy this first. Some of you, if I don't say the analysis is start from Y max, you'll say, Eugene, why not we do this? Okay. If we do not start from Y max, why not? Okay. If the point of interest is at point alpha, okay, it's at point alpha, why not we do this? Why not we take this area? Right? Where is it? Why not we take this area? It did not cross. Yes? It did not cross. Right? It's still on the right side of it did not cross. This is wrong is because we broke number what? We have not satisfied rule number 3. Okay, rule number 3. Okay, is broken. Yeah, put broken or yeah, has been broke. Okay, rule number 3. Right, because you did not start from the distance from center. Matthew, you're right. Maximum distance from the centroid, right? You're absolutely right. Okay, so these rules are really, really important. I will give you another example. Okay, I'll give you. Now, what if, okay, what if, I do apologize jumping around, okay? What if now, the point, okay, the point